You're detaining me.
I'm not detaining you.
So you just said to me I'm not going anywhere at the minute.
Listen, where do you intend to go next? Because I'm just going to follow you, right?
That's no concern.
What are you filming?
Anything I can see from public.
Right, and is there a reason behind that?
It's for a story.
Right, okay. Can I take your details, please?
What would you like my details for?
Because obviously in the interests of public safety and everything like that, when somebody is out filming and having a look around public buildings,
right,
we have a duty of care to check you out.
What, a duty of care to whom?
To the general public.
I'm part of the general public?
Yes.
I don't have to give you my details then?
Right, I can just get other people.
Well, other people, I'm still not obliged to give you my details.
I'm asking because at the moment, I don't know whether you are committing any criminal offences in this area.
I'm certainly not.
This gentleman is out filming and is pointing up, looking at all the cameras, and obviously in light of...
Identify the cameras up there?
In light of...
I'm not filming that. I'm filming up there. I was filming up there when this lady approached.
In a free society, accountability begins the moment authority is questioned. Welcome to UK Cop Watch, where real police encounters expose the truth, educate the public, and reinforce lawful rights. Today's footage comes from Audit Ed, revealing how routine filming escalates when power goes unchecked.
Well, I'm perfectly entitled to film anything I can... hang on, wait a minute. I'm perfectly entitled to film anything I can see from a public place, including council buildings that are owned by the public.
Okay, we have concerns about public safety.
And your concerns are?
We don't know who you are.
That's
and what
not a concern.
Links it is.
It isn't.
In the day and age that we are in.
Are you accusing me of being a terrorist?
I'm not accusing anybody of anything. But
do you have reasonable suspicion to believe that I'm up to anything other than?
I don't know what you're up to.
Go on to Google filming in public. It'll and even legislation.
Don't tell me what I need to do.
Right. Well, don't tell me that I need to give my details when I know that I don't.
I'd like you to move away from this area, please. Otherwise,
you need a section 60. You need to remove somebody from an area without probable cause. You need a section 60.
Well, I'm concerned for public safety and what you are doing in this area.
Well, I've told you what I'm doing in this area.
Well,
it starts calmly. A man lawfully filming from a public space. No crime alleged, no suspicion defined. Yet questions turn into demands. This is a critical lesson. Curiosity alone is not grounds for personal details. And lawful activity requires no explanation.
Concern but mine.
Fair enough.
Okay. Can I ask you to identify yourself? You haven't got any numbers on your pellets?
1,000.
1,000. And name?
Sarah Bainbridge.
And yours?
2629. You're also on body cam.
Yeah, that's fine. And you're based here?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent.
Well, I'm based out of Darlington.
Right, okay, excellent. Hello there.
Hi, you're right.
Hello.
This gentleman is filming. He's now refusing to give any details, and
I'm not obliged to.
I can't understand why he's out filming buildings, council buildings, refusing to give any details in light of the incidents that we're having around the area at the moment.
And those incidents, whatever they may be, no concern of mine, nothing to do with me.
But I don't know who you are, and I can't check you out.
Well, you don't need to.
Yes, I do, because I have a duty of care to the public.
I'll tell you what it is, mate. It's anti-terrorism.
There's no terrorist threat at the moment.
But I don't know who you are.
What do you mean there's no terrorist threat? At the moment, we're still on high.
When he says, haven't you got anything better to do? That's not about public safety anymore. That's a personal jab. It shows this has drifted from assessment into attitude. Then she leans on incidents in the area, as if crime somewhere nearby automatically transfers suspicion onto whoever happens to be holding a camera. That isn't how it works. You don't become a suspect by postcode. And when the second officer finally labels it anti-terrorism, that's the escalation play. Take a vague discomfort and wrap it in the heaviest category available.
There's no terrorist threat at the moment, and nor has there been over the past 5 years, towards any public buildings. That's
a lie, because there was one yesterday, actually.
Was there? Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Well,
where was that?
There you go.
So where was that?
We don't know.
So here?
Yes, it was actually.
Right.
Yeah.
There's one to the council officers as well.
Right. That's nothing to do with me.
That's
no concern of mine.
How do we know that?
Well, were they stood outside with a mobile phone?
Look, we're not getting into this. I am now asking you to leave the area because I feel that you...
On what grounds?
Because you are alarming the public.
No. Which section of the law? You give me the section of the law, I'll quite happily move.
You just need...
Beg your pardon? I'm just a...
I never said one word.
You liar.
We're filming you as well.
That's fine. It's public.
Just stand here
perfectly
until
okay.
you move out of the
way. It's perfectly okay to film in public, which is what I was explaining to your colleague.
You gave me your details and I could
right, so
be happy that There is
my
nothing
details.
untoward.
My details won't give you any other information.
I would like to check you out so that I am happy that I can leave you.
Here we see the balance of power tested. The citizen remains composed, clearly stating his rights, while officers lean on vague public safety concerns. Calm confidence shifts the dynamic. Knowledge of the law becomes the strongest form of self-defense.
Filming in light of those incidents.
Well,
those incidents weren't even known to me until you made them aware.
Prove or negate either way. All I want is your details to make sure that no members of the public are of threat
They're
by
not.
you. Well,
My details wouldn't give you any more information about that.
people tell me every day
Well,
how good they are.
I'm not saying I'm not saying. Hang on, I'm not saying I'm good. What I'm saying, I'm not denying either way.
Everybody says all the time with interactions with the police. It wasn't me.
That's because
I'm no threat.
That's because your interaction, instead of accepting what I'm doing is perfectly legal.
She then jumps to preventing a breach of the peace, even though there's no sign of violence, no confrontation, no disorder brewing. That power isn't a comfort blanket you throw over a situation because people feel uneasy. It's there for imminent conflict, not speculative tension. Saying colleagues and council staff are concerned doesn't raise the threshold either. Concern isn't evidence. They're public servants, not private landowners defending personal space. Their unease doesn't convert lawful filming into a trigger for intervention. Then she adds that she can't take his word because lots of people claim innocence. That's a broad brush to justify ignoring what's actually in front of her. You don't discard someone's explanation by default and replace it with assumption.
Is to cite laws that don't exist. Say that
cited a law that doesn't
you
exist.
told me that you were going to move me. You can't move me without that section, without the powers under a section.
I have reasonable grounds to believe you.
If you're asking me to move,
Yes.
right, and you can state me a section of the law, I'll move quite happily. That's a perfectly reasonable request.
It's fine because we've got supervision
do you
coming in.
understand what the current levels of threat at the moment?
Right, if there has
I know
been,
the word evident means, I'm sure you do. You seem like an intelligent
if there
person.
has been a threat yesterday of some sort, then yes, I can understand.
Right. So now you understand.
But I wasn't aware of that until you told me.
Right.
And
So now that's why we need your details.
well, you don't need my details.
Yes, we do.
So do you have the details whoever it was who you spoke to yesterday?
You know what's going to happen, right? I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. You're going to end up getting arrested.
For what?
Right? Listen,
For
we're
what?
speaking to our supervision at the moment, okay? Based on the current threat levels and the incident that happened
And now
yesterday.
we'll get.
Where tension rises as frustration replaces justification. Personal remarks creep in, and terrorism rhetoric is introduced without evidence. This moment teaches a vital lesson. Escalation often follows uncertainty, not threat, and professionalism should never give way to emotion.
There's no obstruction because I'm not obliged by law to give you,
Well, that's
unless
fine,
you
you can fight that in court then.
unless you reasonably assume that I don't need to, because it wouldn't go to court.
Well, you're being
You'd be looking at a lawsuit.
You're being obstructive. I don't care.
I'm not being obstructive at all.
care.
Refusing to give my details when being asked is not an
Listen,
obstruction.
You've asked for our details, okay?
Because I'm, as a member of the public,
Yeah.
and you've been civil servant, you are legally obliged to give me those details upon request.
You've obviously got nothing else better to do.
Well, but that's my concern, not yours.
Yeah.
If I was stood on the other side of the road without a camera, you wouldn't have approached me. It's purely because I'm filming. Filming is a perfectly legal activity.
Because we don't know why you are filming.
But I've told you why I'm filming, for a story,
A story for what?
for YouTube, for my blog.
Right. So who are you? If
I
you-
don't have to identify myself.
When asked to name a specific legal power, silence follows. Instead, arrest and seizure are threatened. This exposes a hard truth. Authority must be articulated, not improvised. Knowing the law prevents intimidation from becoming enforcement.
Search to get your details.
Good luck with that. You're detaining me.
I'm not detaining you.
So you just said to me I'm not going anywhere at the minute.
Listen, where do you intend to go next? Because I'm just going to follow you, right?
That's no concern of yours.
Right, well listen, I'm just going to follow you because we need to speak to you about what you're doing.
You can follow me wherever you like,
that's fine then,
but
alright.
don't tell me that I'm not going anywhere,
Alright.
because that's a threat of detainment unlawfully.
Right, listen,
Okay.
would you like to come back round to the police station
I don't
while
need to.
we speak to you?
No, I don't need to.
You don't need
No.
to. Right, where are you going now?
I'm not telling you.
I'm going to follow you then, okay?
You follow me.
Okay.
This is harassment. Yeah, so anyway, I went in to see him, and basically fobbed me off back to his offices most of the way. He did say that they would be doing some training over sort of data protection and dealing with photographers. Whether they did or not, I don't know. I didn't take it any further. I wasn't after them for money. It's not why I do this. It's just to show them as the bullies that they were. And hopefully...
In the end, no arrest, just quiet retraining behind the scenes. So what do you think? Did the officers act within their authority, or did the citizen stand firm for his rights? Share your thoughts below and stay tuned for more real encounters here on UK Cop Watch. Stay aware, stay calm, stay informed.